Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. Today, I saw a video from Sydney Winston depicting Daft Dorkins by him asking a question. And this question was absolutely fucking stupid from Daft Dorkins, as usual, that it warrant, because obviously he's a lost cow. I'm gonna milk this mother person. Okay, so let's start, yeah. Okay, here we are on my main presentation, and what you can see here on my screen is the whole question. Right, the whole question that Daft Dorkins did, but at the bottom right hand corner where you can guys see this, let me see if I can highlight it, without a God concept, he missed that one out. Okay, and he also missed the top, my intelligibility to exist. Right, so let's see what this idiot says. I'm just going to replay Whitney Winston video. Presentation, video source.
Tell us how your worldview
can
establish that the necessary preconditions for intelligibility exist, such as...
Right, this is what I got a problem here for a start. Yeah, he said, tell us who. Is it Daft Dorkins? Does he need to know, or does he just want to show off to other people how stupid this guy is? Okay, so anyway, let's carry on.
As that the laws of logic are absolute universal, such as...
For me, I don't need to know that they're absolute, for reasons I will explain further on.
The reality that exists is actually real as opposed to an illusion.
That's such a stupid fucking something to say. If he says reality exists, here, reality exists, then it exists. You cannot say a reality doesn't exist, or as opposed to an illusion. Okay, either reality is a case, or there is no reality, period. An illusion is a different matter. Okay, an illusion is a sense perception. Okay, generated is different to reality. Reality will be the external perception of what's happening, rather what's happening in your actual brain. That's the illusion part of it. Basically, what you do with your imaginary friend, making concepts out of fucking thin air.
Guys, that if you did establish that the world was real, that it in fact operated in some uniform or law-like way, which would enable
That's
you...
That's what I'm going to prove further along.
...to reliably reason, and that your cognitive processes are reliable and your sense perception is reliable. These are just...
These 2 points what he's making, right? Let me highlight it. Right, these 2, cognitive processes and sense perception. I am going to talk about them on my line of work, and I'm going to show you with photos what do I do for a living, and this proves that my sense perception are functioning perfectly, and my cognitive processes are working just fine. Okay. And I will demonstrate that, because he wants me to demonstrate it here, right? This is his fucking key here, to demonstrate it, right? He should not be able to argue once I demonstrate it. He can give you his point of why it is not the case, but he cannot say, oh, like him and fucking J. Robin, oh no, it doesn't follow. Shut the fuck up. You asked me to tell you about my worldview, right? My worldview. Okay, here, your worldview. So I'm gonna explain my worldview, right? And you're gonna fucking take it, right? You are definitely gonna take it. But let's carry on with his fucking stupid line of questioning.
Some of the necessary preconditions for rationality and intelligibility in your world in order that sound argumentation can be had. So how does your world...
Sound argumentation. So basically, my sound argumentation, right? My worldview is not about sound argumentation. It's by the things I do. Okay, I'm not making an argument. When I'm working, I'm not arguing about how I do things. Right? He's talking about my worldview. Okay? It's fucking... This guy is stupid.
Demonstrate that.
Right, he said demonstrate that, but he didn't say without a God concept. Because that's fucking detrimental for him. Because if I can demonstrate it without a God concept, then we don't need a God. Then his whole fucking shtick will fall apart. But I will fucking demonstrate it anyway. So let me hide the video, which I have done, and now let me show you the answer. Right, the Daft Dorkins. This is the answer. Right now, humans are not predisposed to believe in supernatural agency. Right. So basically, for example, when I say in birth, right here in birth, you don't know fuck all. You only know how to cry because you want to milk your mother, basically. Right. Right. So this is something that you actually choose based on previous acquisition of knowledge through your life, which is true. Right, you know shit because you learn it from somewhere else. Okay, now personally, my worldview is a set of several emphasis on this one, several belief systems based on my different exposures to the natural world, i.e. what I see, or basically sense perception, and interaction with sentient beings, with other people, basically. Right, I do not need absolute to conduct my daily life. That is fucking true. Right, this I do not need that. Right, and I give you an example, and then I show you the evidence. As a lorry driver, I'm a fully qualified lorry driver. Yeah, I only need to know the state of myself. Others are around me. My bad. Right, to others around me, my vehicle, the road conditions, weather, and route. Right, as a crane operator, because I'm also qualified as a crane operator, I must deal with lots of safety checks prior any lifts. This is not an illusion because I interact with the physical world. Right, so, and this is a sarcasm. This is how I demonstrate this to you, scumbag Daft Dorkins. So I'm going to show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 slides. Okay, the first one. Right, this is my workhorse. This is my vehicle. Right, I'm on a big, huge freaking site. Okay, and the customer wants me to move. I cannot see that here. Oh, because I am. There you are. Right. Okay. So this is my lorry, and on the right hand side, you will see a small two items. One, the one at the front is a fuel bowser, and the big one on our right hand side is a generator, 6-ton generator, right? And is going onto the left side of the screen, right? So I'm just gonna. This is a close up. It is going on that pad that is being made purposely for those two things, right? So my first thing is to analyze the area, right, using my sense perception and cognitive skills to actually assess what do I need to do. So I see a hook at the top, and then I said, okay, I have to evaluate what I'm doing. I need to have a D shackle, and I know that this is going to be because I know what everything is. This is the center of gravity, right? So this is what I do, right? So I hooked it up, right? And I lifted it, and I took a picture of it just because I did it, right? Anyway, so this is a 6-ton generator. This is one of the heaviest things I have ever lifted, right? Massive beast, right? And I'm going to swing it to the other side, right? So this is another picture with the smaller, which weighs about 2 tons, and this is the actual fuel bowser for the generator. I've got a 4-legged chain, right? And I need to know what the fuck I'm doing to be able to do this. I need qualification for it. I need permissions. My vehicles and crane certification has to be adequate, because otherwise I won't be able to be even on site, never mind doing the lifting operations. Okay, and now this is where I rested it. You see, that's the pile at the beginning, which was this one here, right? That's this one here. I landed 2 machines almost precisely. As you can see, the blue marker, that's or blue thingy, that's where it needed to rest. Okay, so this is another angle. This is another angle where we can see the rear, where the rear of the fuel bowser is almost perfectly aligned. Right, this is another load that I did the next day. Right, that is a water bowser, right, a 4-ton water bowser. It had to be pulled by a tractor. The reason the tractor could not reverse into my lorry bed is because it's got some weird attachment at the back, right, and it was not able to be reversed in. So I had no choice but to deploy my my crane, right, and then lift the water bowser, the water bowser, right. And this is the final thing that I need to prepare it. I need to also to do some courses to secure the lorry, sorry, the plant to my lorry bed, right. I had to do it in a proper way whereby the vehicle or the load would not move in transit. Okay, so this is actually a ticket called lorry loader securer, right? That you have to be competent to actually know what you're doing, right? Never mind lifting it, right? Which that's a different ball game, right? But the moral of the story here is that this question here, and use your cognitive processes are reliable, and your sense perception is also reliable. I have proven this true, right, by using all my senses, right, and my qualifications to do the thing correctly without any God. Without any God. I don't need Daft Dorkins. I don't need your bullshit God to do this or to do this. I do not need it. Okay? So let me see something here. Presentation area. Okay, so yeah, that was a small comment about my what I do, and hopefully this scumbag, Daft Dorkins, will learn his lesson that he should not be talking out of his fucking ass, right? Thinking that we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Basically, this. I know what I'm doing, right? I'm qualified to do that operation, right? And you, scumbag, you use philosophy to weaponize Christianity. You have got zero evidence for your God. And I have proved 110% that all my faculties are dead on. Yeah, and I'm not saying it by myself. You have to do courses, and somebody else have to assess your faculties to say, yes, this guy, Oscar, that's my fucking name, yeah, is qualified, or he's got the aptitude to do this type of job. Okay, they gave me some tickets, like a credit card thingy, right? Another thing. Before that, I need to get qualifications to get access to the site, because it's a government access, government site. Okay, so I need to be qualified to understand all the safety procedures to gain access to there. Never mind operating that. For me to operate that, they are saying that they got 110%. They say yes, you can do it, Oscar. You can do what I need for you to do, which was to move the generator from one place and relocate it to another, right? After all the safety checks and everything. So, Daft Dorkins, this is for you. You're full of shit. Ladies and gentlemen, have a nice one.